about this girl, Martha Wise. Oh, sorry. Did I get you
What am I
that?
doing about him?
She stabbed me with a needle.
All right, Destiny wants to do her.
There we go. Got it.
Thank you.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, this woman from Ohio. I was trying to look up like Ohio serial killers.
I did too.
Yeah, but this woman, Martha Wise, she poisoned 17 people in her family because when her spouse passed away, she got like a new relationship and they told her to discontinue it. So she just poisoned them all.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like these people.
Hey, you
know
guys
that when
like
they
those
get
hot
caught, they're
cross
going-
buns I made earlier, right?
Cyanide cross buns.
Okay, I have no idea
One of
where
my
this
serial
took
killers I
place.
wrote down. Anthony Kirkland. Not interesting, but from Ohio.
All right, what's the one that you didn't want to? I don't remember where this took place, but his name is Westley Allen Dodd, and he was the oldest of 3 kids. This is his little childhood background. Oldest of 3 kids in an unhappy home, and at the age of 13, he began to start exposing himself to children at the window through his bedroom window. So he would like stand at the bedroom, and he would molest his cousins.
Jesus.
They were 6 and 8, and when he was a teenager, he would often babysit kids in the neighborhood and do that to them while they were sleeping. And he was arrested multiple times, but got out of it because he said he would get help. In 1981, he joined the military and was just discharged when he was accused of offering money to a young male for sexual favors. That's that.
He's from Vancouver, Washington.
I don't know.
I looked it up.
I'm like, how do you know?
I looked it up.
He was arrested at least 3 times for attempting to do that. In 1984, he was convicted of sexually abusing a 9-year-old, and the judge gave him 10 years, but put down to 4 months if he attended counseling. And then he would, okay, this is where it got me. I was like,
This is where
this is where it really
Okay.
got me. He would write in his diary, and he would write out fantasies that he would plan, and he would plan like rapes and murders, and he sketched a torture rack, like, and that he wanted, and he started building it. And he would like target people, like he would like basically follow them and then plan it out in his diary.
That's fucking
So yeah, he would like try to fantasize. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How old was he when he was doing this?
This was 1989, 1960.
Oh my gosh, this is our
At
lifetime.
least 20s, around his 20s, almost 30. On September 3rd, he planned to kidnap and kill a child from David Douglas Park. And the next evening, he found a target, and he was hiding in the bushes, and he spotted 2 brothers. He convinced the boys to follow him to the woods, where he bound and tied them with shoelaces, assaulted them, and stabbed them to death. Not even 15 minutes later, a hiker came by and found their bodies.
Jesus.
For the next 2 months, he would fill a scrapbook with newspapers about the boys' murders. So, like, he would follow the murders, and he would...
Yeah, he's like having
describe
major
it.
fantasies here.
Whew. On October 29th, he found another target, this is on his birthday. He drove
Of course, he's born on October 29th. Go ahead.
He drove to Portland, Oregon,
Scorpios.
which is 2 hours away from where he actually lives. Kidnapped the 4-year-old and took him back to his apartment,
Oh my god.
where he did some things to him and photographed him while nude. He taunted the child by taking him to McDonald's and bought him a toy and a Happy Meal, then brought him back to his apartment, continued to abuse the child. The next morning, he killed him by strangling him and revived him and then hung him on a rod in the closet. He photographed the body, then dumped the body into the lake, and then Dodd kept the child's underwear in a briefcase, along with the pictures. Now, this is his capture and arrest. 2 weeks after that murder, he walked into a movie theater, and he found a target, a 6-year-old, walked into a bathroom, and he followed him and picked up the boy and tried to run. The little boy fought and brought attention to himself to the point where Dodd released the child and ran to his car and attempted to flee. The child's mother's boyfriend heard all of that and followed him.
God. Please tell me he killed him.
And followed him.
He said arrest, so he got arrested.
Dodd's car broke down like while they were like following him, so they caught up to him.
That's awesome.
The mother's boyfriend physically like hauled him while they were waiting for the cops. They tied Dodd up with a belt, waiting for them to arrive. But while
Please tell me they got some punches in him.
while he was the mother's boyfriend, he was sitting there and like holding his neck. He told Dodd that if he was to move, he would snap his neck with the way that he had him held.
the torso killer. I'm gonna rip your fucking head off.
Yeah. Once he was in custody, he confessed to murdering the 2 boys in the woods and the 4-year-old. When the cops searched his home, he found the photos of the boys and the boys' underwear and the diary and the torture rack that he started building. He insisted himself for the judge to give him the death penalty. He believed that he was dangerous and still would be if he was released or escaped. Dodd requested that he be hung the same way the 4-year-old had died. He stated that he hoped that it would bring peace to the families.
That's fair.
They should have strangled him, brought him back.
Yep.
And then
Yes.
Oh, let's not
Whoa.
forget them fucking him up his ass real good.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
awful.
Like,
Whoa,
I
that's the worst
would
thing I
murder
ever-
that. Like, they would never make it to jail.
No.
Yeah.
There's that video footage of the little boy that got kidnapped by his karate instructor. Do you guys remember that?
No.
And he fled to, like, Nevada or something. And he came back on a plane. And while the dude was arrested in custody walking through, the guy's on the telephone in the background. And then you just see him turn around and shoot the guy right point blank. Like, the camera's here. The guy is there on the phone. He, like, the guy's walking in between them. And it's all on camera. And the guy just shoots him. The guy goes down dead. And then the cop runs over to him and, "Damn it, John!" or whatever, whoever shot him. It was the boy's dad that was waiting at the airport for him. And he got off that plane. And,
my God.
you know, this was in the 80s. So he got a gun into the airport. You
Yeah.
know, so,
Wow.
like, I would have, like, how would you not?
I would have shot his penis off and
I would have ripped it off.
I would have ripped it off. for
Cleveland
sure.
torso style.
Yes.